Hey y'all, welcome to Nat Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius. May or may not resonate, but I offer personal readings. A link to the website is in the description. I keep hearing something about Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates, and I don't know his zodiac sign or nothing. Maybe he's an Aquarius. I do not know. But that's what I keep hearing, something about Kevin Gates. It's coming across to me as if somebody has opened their legs and it feels like they aren't really getting the reaction or response that they want, or they are dealing with somebody that is not pleasing them sexually, or kind of in a space to where they feel like they're bored, with the person that they've been having sex with or the relationship that they're in. They seem to be a little bored. It honestly is coming across to me as if somebody is kind of in a space to where they want to manifest options in their life, or they kind of want to have like threesomes, orgies, multi-party sexual relationships, or like a polygamous connection. And the person that they're with is not with this at all. This could definitely be somebody who is bisexual, and the other party in this equation is like, nah, I'm not with that. I'm not feeling that. Feels like homosexuality is playing a huge role in this equation. But if they don't find somebody that's going to be down with the fact that they're bisexual, or they're going to be closeted in this equation. And it feels like because they've been in the closet, someone here is kind of like, something's not right, or this isn't working out. Like they may not be able to like function sexually in some type of way because of them being closeted gay. But it feels like this person has a child or children, and they don't want their child or children to know that they're gay, or they don't want anyone in this equation to know what they've been doing behind closed doors. So they have to pretend to be something or someone that they aren't in their surface life, and others are starting to kind of question if this is the real them. You know what I mean? Like who is this for real? Like who are you for real? But in my opinion, it feels like this person is just afraid, not even afraid, but they don't want to hear anybody's mouth. They don't want these people to kind of know what they're doing behind closed doors, because they know that they'll never hear the end of it, no matter what this is tied into. So it feels like they're being very, very closed off, kind of like, I don't want to say shutting down emotionally, but they seem to kind of be pretending to be something or someone that they aren't, for just to please these people, just to make these people comfortable. I keep hearing the Lion King, the Lion King. So it feels like there's a lot of her feel. There's a lot of happiness, abundance that can be here. But this happiness, this abundance comes with them starting their life over, them coming with like her of age. So you can take that however that may resonate. But it feels like somebody just is seeking out pleasure or a pleasurable life, and they can't get that in this setting that they're in, or with these people or this person that they're dealing with. They're not feeling it, you know? So it feels like Philly may be a factor in this equation. Feel, Philly, feeling, fill in, feel. So it feels like there's an obsession that's taking place, because this person seems to kind of have lost interest in something or someone, and this other party seems to be targeting who they think this person is interested in. Does that make sense? It's like, or the person that they're giving their attention to, they're targeting that party. And in my opinion, it feels like it's stressing them out, or putting them in a space to where it feels like they are going through so much mental anguish that they aren't really sure what to do here. It's like they're angry because of who this person is having sex with, or their sexual preference, their life. Like they seem to be angry because of their lifestyle. So it feels like they're using their intuition and possibly spell work, magic, things like that, to be able to try to kind of get this person to change. Possibly using some type of influence that they're not going to feel, to force this person to change who they feel like they are at their core. And it seems like they're losing interest in the people in their social circle, because they don't feel accepted or welcomed, or don't feel appreciated. They don't feel respected, or at least as if their opinion is respected. So there's a lot of drama that seems to be coming in, especially over the next 4 weeks. But it's because of how angry this person is. It seems like it feels like this is somebody who's jealous of their siblings, or jealous of like their closest friends, and they can't hide how jealous they are, possibly their coworkers. You get what I'm saying? People that they're immediately around. Like they are very jealous of these people, or this person specifically, and they can't hide it anymore. It's like they're hateful They are so jealous. They could even be jealous of their own child or children. You get what I'm saying? But they're jealous of this person because they have a very youthful, vibrant energy to themselves. And it's kind of making these other people, this other party, kind of like give them the cold shoulder, like the silent treatment, kind of like lose feelings for them, lose fucks to give in this equation. But it's not in an angry way. It's just like, okay, well, I know you don't like me. I know that you're hateful. I know that you're bitter. I know that you're mean. I know that you're jealous. I know that you're obsessed with my life, my lifestyle. So let me distance myself from you so that negative energy stays over there with you and does not affect me or impact my life, my future, my job, my whatever this is. You feel me? Like they're mean. And it feels like they're mean because they want to be the top dog or want to be seen as the biggest, the best, or forcing people to try to respect them, their rules, their way of life. But their way of existence is not the only way of existence. And they refuse to accept that. It's almost like they assume that they're right and they're sticking by whatever they've done, whatever they've said, no matter how wrong it is, or they're sticking kind of like in a situation, in a lifestyle, in a persona, in an image, whatever, no matter how outdated it is. It's just like their way of thinking is very old school, very traditional, and it feels like this other entity seems very free spirited. So they're not really feeling this. Like, nah, I don't really like what you want, what you doing, what you're into, and it's pissing this person off. But again, instead of showing how angry they are, how pissed off they are, they're just like, you know what? You're entitled to your opinion, but get the hell away from me. Period. Or matter of fact, I'm about to get away from you. Okay? So they're closing themselves off from these people, from these settings, from these personal relationships, because they know that these energies are haters, period. They're evil eyeing the mess out of them, and they're sitting and trying to pretend that that's not what they're doing. But in reality, that's exactly what they're doing. The Jackie, they're jealous as hell of this person and intentionally trying to make them feel the pressure. Like, oh, I want you to know that I don't like you. I want you to know that I'm not feeling you. But they only act like that when they're like in a group or connected to somebody else. But when it's like, you know what I mean? Like when they're by themselves, it's all love. It's all cool. It's all positive energy. You feel me? So they're fake. They're wishy-washy. They're unstable. And it feels like more of them not being able to have a solid identity or a fucking backbone for real, for real. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, how you gonna hate me behind the scenes or be subliminal to me and talk shit about me, but you won't say that to my face. You won't behave like that in my face, okay? But you want to act like you cool when it's just me and you, but you want to talk crazy when you around your friends or when you around them other people. When you around them, you act like this, and when you around me, you act like that. You feel me? Period. That's exactly what they're doing. They're two-faced, they're funny acting, and they're weird. They're wishy-washy. Didn't I say that? So it feels like this other party in this equation is just like, yeah, I think I'm better off without you, without them, without these relationships, because they know that these people evil eye them. You know what I mean? Especially when they're together. But it's kind of like they're ready to run away, ready to get away. Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz started to play. Flat out, I want to get away. I want to fly away, flat out. But they want to get away because they know that these people do not have a solid opinion. They don't. Their loyalty wavers. Okay, I put it to you like that. Their loyalty wavers, and they change who they are based off of who they're around. So it's like, nah, like you really are not solid. You don't have a solid bone in your body. You don't have an identity for yourself. And that's why you conform to the people and social circles, the environments that you're in. You feel me? That's all this is. They're untrustworthy, and it's time to detach from these people because they honestly are giving their negative opinion, their negative feedback, or bad mouthing this person in this type of way because they don't fit in with them, because they don't look as good as them, because they're not as popping as them. Okay, mentally, physically, spiritually, none of that. They don't compare to this person at all. And they've tried to copy this person's identity, tried to copy, you know what I mean, them in different ways, their ideas, whatever this stuff is, and they can't get away with it. So it's like, oh, you got that from such and such, or oh, you started that because of such and such. Oh, you're influenced by such and such. You feel me? And they're sick and tired of people saying, oh, this is your influence. This is where you got the game from. This is who you're styling yourself after. All of that. They're tired of people saying that, but it's facts. Like, get up out of here. Find your own identity. If you're tired of people saying that you act like such and such, you move like such and such, you walk, talk, and dress like such and such, you're building your identity off of such and such's true self. You feel me? Facts. They need to find their own fucking style, their own identity, especially if India is a factor in this equation. They're literally trying to step into somebody else's skin, but getting mad that, again, the other party is proving that they're cloning them, proving that they're copying off of them. Iman, anything like that. It's like, get your own identity. You know what I mean? And that's the problem here, is they don't have one. So they're trying to steal somebody else's or take somebody else's, while, like I said, being very, very unstable socially to them. So it's like, how are you talking shit about this person when you literally are copying off of them, cloning them, when you literally have stolen their entire identity to create a persona, an image, a life, a brand for yourself? You feel me? Facts. And they know that that's what they're doing. So it's like, move around with that. You feel me? These people's names hold too much weight to keep playing around with some wishy-washy, no backbone having ass bitches. Period. Men or women, they are weak. Okay? They're weak. They're flimsy as hell. So it's like, get up out of here. Like, no, this person does not deserve this loyal friendship, this loyal connection. They don't deserve real friends. They don't deserve nothing or nobody solid in their life, because they cannot give that energy in return, or have not been given that energy in return. And they're pissed off about it. But it is what it is. Thank you so much.